Oh, Jesus Christ.
No fucking way.
Oh, God, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, before I walk in here, get in here.
Okay. You can do it.
What?
Come on in.
What is this?
Just get in there. Come on, nothing's gonna hurt you.
Are you back there, Charles? Wait, how did you get back there?
I'm peeking in through the escape hatch.
This looks like coronavirus. If this was coronavirus in what's going on with the world right now, this is what the world looks like. It looks like a big pile of shit. This is the world right here. All this is corona.
Flipping in a pandemic. Because we actually did it. And I can't believe it still today. We bought this house last week and sold it in 2 days. During this lockdown, this pandemic.
Yeah, Adriel's gonna sue us.
You can do it. Come on.
Holy shit.
If you guys make it into the living room, I'll come in too. Craziness that's going on, which I didn't think it was going to be possible, but we actually did it. So it's a very unique one. None of us actually been inside, peeked in, but it's really bad.
There's a lot of shit in here, dude.
Yeah, it's literally 4 feet deep. Plus, you can make it.
Hold on,
Come on.
I'm gonna get in there.
Get to the front door and open the front door for me. I'll see you there.
Oh, dude, I just hit my head on camera. God damn. I've never been able to do this. All right.
Go to the front door and open that. I'll meet you up there.
Oh my God.
And this is gonna be really bad. I actually haven't been inside of it yet, but just through the pictures, I can tell this is not gonna be a good one.
It's one you're definitely going to go, oh my goodness. Because typically with hoarder houses, there is obviously stuff everywhere, right? There's usually a path. And it's sad, but there's usually like a foot wide path through the debris, through all of this hoarded stuff.
All right. Holy crap!
This one doesn't even have a path, so it appears from peeking in that they were just walking on top of this stuff.
You didn't tell me it was this bad. This is bad. All right, this is bad. Okay. I don't think I've ever stood in a house on top, get to the ceiling, just filled with stuff. This has got to be like 6 feet of garbage. How did it get like? Who hoards this stuff?
This is trash.
It's not even like a valuable stuff here. There's not like papers and holy shit. All right. Of course, Charles sent me in. He didn't want to come in here.
He knew.
I had my sunglasses on the whole entire time.
That's what I'm gonna do today.
Yeah, and
You're sending me in.
I'm gonna be outside cheering them on through the open window in the back.
Oh God.
Also, I was gonna let everyone know that remember that multifamily that we were trying to get for the past few videos.
You're gonna throw some bad news in there?
Well, this whole month has been bad news for everybody, right? I mean, all of a sudden we wake up and we can't leave our houses. Everyone's self-quarantining. The world's going to an end.
Here's one bedroom. I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be about to clean all this stuff out. You're talking about at least 3 dumpsters fills. I would say 3 dumpsters. Probably can cost you each about $1,500. Well, I know. I said $1,500 for each dumpster. We're looking at what, $5,000 in dumpsters, probably somewhere around there, $4,500. Dude, I don't even know which guys do we even hire to get all this crap out of here. Who do we call that says, yeah, well, I want to clean all this. I want to clean this all up. Yeah, I'm willing to.
The stock market's plummeting. I mean, what is good about this month that is something that, like, you know what? I'm looking forward to April. Let's bring it. Let's bring it on. This multifamily, I didn't tell anybody how many units it was. It was, I believe, it was 6 units
Plus a bonus unit for an office.
It was a 4-plex, a single-family house, and a duplex.
All right. Obviously we have a ceiling problem here. It's definitely, the roof is going to need to be replaced. I'm speechless. I don't even know how to describe this deal. what's going on right now.
All on one parcel,
Right.
which is very unique. What our plan was going to separate the parcels and sell each property individually after we fix them up and redo them, right? Value add. We would have made a lot of money. Well, after 6 months of working on this, her family friend that she's known for a long time, and that's a hard one to overcome.
Yeah.
She comes in and bids $20,000 less than we did.
All right. Dude, nobody's been in this house for a long time. Some of these magazines are from like 2004. All right. So here's your master. This is your master. Bathroom's over here.
Now, my offer I felt was very fair. I knew we were gonna make a lot of money on it, even at that price. I offered $630,000 for the property. Her close friend only offered $610,000. Here's the kicker. And this is a lesson learned for anybody that's trying to get into real estate.
Oh my God, this is the first time I've seen flooring in this house right now. It's actually terrazzo, so it's got terrazzo flooring. This is a good thing. Oh, this is bad. Oh, dude, check this out. Check this out. This is a small master bathroom.
There's another bathroom over here, right?
Yep. It's small.
What's it look like?
It's small. It's this tiny master bathroom, dude. I can't believe we're selling this property. It's tiny.
This is still gonna be a hard property after you redo it to resell it.
It's still gonna be difficult.
Women don't like small master bathrooms.
That is for sure.
Terms will always beat the price. Always. And I knew that already, but like sometimes we get a little bit arrogant. Sometimes we buy so many properties and we think that we're the best at what we do. And I think we are one of the best at what we do down here.
Sure.
Trying to say that, humbly, but, all of a sudden this other offer comes in, it's $20,000 less than ours. I'm like, oh, we're shooting to the moon. We're good. Home run. All right. We're all good. Well, her terms were that she'll close in 1 day and no inspection period.
I'm not really sure if there's anything else more to see here. We're gonna walk out of here. So the small master bathroom, 2 bedrooms, with another bathroom. Obviously, it's a 3-2, but still difficult house to sell. I mean, that bathroom's too small. The master's small, and dude, this is a lot of stuff. I mean, this is a messy house. It's not like it's a hard one to flip. It's just so much cleanup. It's just chaotic. This looks like coronavirus. If this was coronavirus in what's going on with the world right now, this is what the world looks like. It looks like a big pile of shit. This is the world right here. All this is corona.
So she's willing to fork over $610,000 in cash in 1 day with a 0 inspection period.
Yeah, that's clearly because she knows the
building. She knew the property. She knew exactly everything that was wrong with it or not. You know what? To be honest with you, she can't be in a good position now after Trump just said that, hey, we're not gonna we're gonna put a pause on evictions and foreclosures.
Landlords right now, big trouble.
So they were paying to keep the power on in here.
I don't know how, but it's still on.
Dude, look how old these magazines are.
Get a date?
These are from like these are from the 2000s.
Yeah, it's been,
This picture is a picture of Twilight.
how long do you think it takes to make that mess?
It's all from Twilight. These pictures, this is from like 2008. Look, I don't know if you guys can zoom in.
2011. And I think what's his name? Is that Taylor Lautner or Tyler Lautner or something Lautner?
All right. This is wild. This is
That was a pandemic in here.
Big trouble. We know some guys. I know one of them owns 800 doors in Fort Lauderdale, and they just basically said no one has to pay their rent. So that is a really, really, really terrifying position to be in. Can you imagine having a big apartment building and No one has to pay rent anymore right now.
Well, the problem is it's you know,
No evictions.
everyone's like, oh, you could just eat up the cost, but remember, a lot of these guys are overly leveraged.
Leverage big time.
And this can be a
All right,
domino
long
effect.
story short, one other point on that multifamily. When you're trying to get a deal done, every day that goes by that you don't get that contract signed, what happens? Your chances of getting it signed
Right.
diminish.
Someone says something.
Try to
Someone
get it
says
locked
something.
up. Try to get it locked up as fast as you can.
Be as persistent as you possibly
Yeah.
can be. I was being persistent, but you know, look, I don't want to annoy people either.
Yeah,
And
there's a fine line for sure.
You know, so I was doing the right thing, and it was a sensitive issue for this owner. It was a lot of family problems, so you know.
I'm glad that you guys were the guinea pigs today.
Oh my God.
I'll take the next one.
You take the next one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was something else, huh?
Just make sure that we don't have any fleas on this, right?
I didn't see any.
I didn't see any.
I
I
didn't.
didn't-
Big dog.
I
but,
didn't-
You know, on the outside though, there's a couple other things that we didn't even
Hold on,
talk
I'm just
about.
checking-
Not that
I'm
it's
just checking for fleas.
anything compared to inside, but clearly we have the same issues that we run into most of the time.
You know what? I didn't
Or
see
am
any.
I
I didn't see any. I didn't see any fleas in there.
This is really bad here. This roof, the whole roof's got to be redone too. But a lot of good stuff here because this is a huge, doesn't look like it from here, but it's a big corner lot. And this is a great area.
What's this going on here? What's that for a dog?
That was a big dog, clearly, yeah. Joe Robbie Stadium's right there. Dolphin Stadium.
You're so old, you still call it Joe Robbie, huh?
It'll always be Joe Robbie.
Is it drone?
Yep. Checking us out. Seeing what we're doing over here.
And by the way, right now, it's kind of scary buying properties right now because, well, it's not scary. The thing is that we want to, this is going to be a great time for us to go on a spending spree. But we also got to figure out what we can resell these properties for after you fix them up, right? Especially for multifamily.
Everything's gonna be back to normal within 3 months. Just watch.
I'm worried about the domino effect though with these commercial properties for the big boys.
You mean
Yeah.
the big multifamilies?
Yep.
They're fine. It's they're not gonna be able to not pay forever. I mean, the government's helping everybody as well. We're gonna be fine.
We're not going to be fine.
We're gonna be fine.